So this is the Botslab G980H Dashcam 4K, and this features a Sony Starvis sensor which has got really great quality. So let me start off the video by actually showing you some clips of the footage I've been getting with this camera over the last couple of weeks or so. I've been really impressed with the quality. So for me, there's three things with the Dashcam that I really look for when I'm purchasing a new one. Now, one is the quality. We've got 4K, so Sony Starvis sensor in here. The quality is absolutely spot on. It's got 4K on the front camera and 1080p on the rear. Then the ease of installation, because these things can be an absolute pain to install. Now, it only took me about 20 minutes, and let me just show you that whole process first of all. So I've got everything I need to install this in the car. We're gonna have a go. We're in the little car, and this is going to actually be my son's car. He's literally got his test next month, so this is the car he'll be driving. And yeah, I'm really excited to get this in to test it out, what it's like, what the advanced driver assistant modes are like and how they work, because, you know, hopefully it will help keep him safe in his early driving experience. And so yeah, we're going to get this installed, see how long it takes, and just see how easy it is, and I'll try and film as much as I can. Okay, that took me about 20 minutes. There it is, and I've done a pretty good job actually. I initially started going down this end, but I thought actually the cable's behind here. It runs all the way down this bit, down here, into that little bit there. You can see a little bit of the cable there underneath there, underneath the seat, and into the charging port there. And then the other cable for the rear goes that way, all the way along there, and like, you can't see it, but you can see the camera in the back there. There's a little bit of slack, obviously, because you're opening the boot up and down, but I'm going to tidy that up just a little bit. But you can't see the cable, which is what I really do like about it. It came with the little tool. This little tool helps a lot for when you're installing it, and it took me about 20 minutes altogether. It was simple installation, so yeah, I'm pretty impressed that there's no sort of cable about. There was quite a lot of excess cable left, which I managed to tuck into the roof cavity, so you know, it fits all cars. If you're fitting that rear camera, no matter how big your car is, you're gonna have enough cable, that's for sure. So easy to fit. I was, you know, sort of dreading it a little bit. I thought it might be a little bit more complicated than that. I've only got a small car, but you know, I managed to sort of feed it in with all the crevices and everything. So yeah, really impressed. It fits really well. So I was happy with the installation process. I'm chuffed that it didn't take me too long. It wasn't too complicated. The instructions and everything in the manual was straightforward, and it came with the tool, which came in very handy for getting the cable nice and tidy. I was quite impressed with the job I did, to be honest with you. Little pat on the back for Zander. Thirdly is the ease of use and the features that it has. So we've got great image quality, we've got the easy installation, and then it's packed with all the high quality features you'd expect from a really good dashcam. It's actually got 15-meter reg plate recognition distance, so you can see reg plates. If you have a smack and somebody drives off, you've got 15 meters to catch their reg plates. You've got 170-degree field of view on the front and 150-degree field of view on the rear camera. It's got something called ADAS system, which is the Advanced Driver Assistance System. Basically, it's got a bunch of features, including distance warning. So if you're getting too close to the car in front, then it gives you a little bit of a warning. Too close. You've got lane assist warning as well, so if you're drifting on the motorway, it will give you a little bit of a warning to let you know you're going out of your lane. And it's got a pedestrian warning, also a 2-hour rest advice warning. So if you're driving for a long period of time, you can turn these features on and off, by the way, in the app, which we'll talk about in just a second. But if you're driving for a long period of time, it will give you a little nudge to say maybe you should take a rest because you've been driving for a long period of time. Night vision is really, really good as well. That's important. That's another really important feature, that, you know, you've got great image quality in the day, but at night a lot of us do a lot of driving at night, and yeah, it's got great quality at night as well. It's also got a G sensor built in, so it does trigger the automatic recording if it notices that the car's been shook in a violent manner. So for instance, you know, God forbid that you have a little bit of a smack or whatever in your car, it will actually start recording automatically because it's got that G sensor built into the camera. The one con which I will note, it's probably my car specific, and probably a lot of other cars out there have got the battery that turns off the cigarette lighter when you turn the ignition off, and that is the case with my car. So there is a feature built into this where it's got 24/7 parking monitoring, so it will actually loop record the surroundings as like a security device. But with my car, and probably with other cars out there, when you turn the ignition off, it turns off the power so it doesn't drain the power overnight. So if you've got a secondary battery, or you've got some kind of system where it doesn't do that and it doesn't drain the battery down and you can keep the power on overnight, you have got that built in, but it will only be for specific car models. It came in the box with everything you need. The instructions were simple, easy to follow. It came with this little tool in the box like I mentioned, so you can get all those wires in the hard to reach places. It comes with a spare sticky pad, so if your sticky pad does wear out over time, might do over a long period of time, especially in bright sunlight. It comes with a spare one in the box, and then all the cables, the cameras, front and rear, and the little charging port as well, the cigarette lighter charger, USB-C, for actually plugging in for the power. So everything you need to get started is in the one kit. Now it is priced £189 at the moment, so it's not a cheap device, but it is a high quality device. But as of this moment, on Amazon UK especially, with £60 off voucher, so you can get this for the £129. So is that right? Is my maths right? Yeah, £129.99. So £60 off at the moment. The link will be in the description. This is a sponsored video, but it has no bearing on my results, and in Botslab don't get to see the video before I publish it. So it's a totally honest review. I've been really impressed with this, and like I've mentioned when I was installing this is going to be my camera that's going to be in that small car because my son's going to be driving soon. It gives me that extra peace of mind that he is protected. There's lots of stuff to help him and assist him during his driving journey, and he's getting all those things recorded. So if, you know, God forbid he does have a little smack or somebody runs in the back of him, then it's all recorded for insurance purposes, and that gives me, yeah, that extra peace of mind when it comes to my son taking his car out and he's not rallying it around and stuff. So with the application, you can actually log into the Dashcam live broadcast. It's got Wi-Fi connection and 5G connection to live stream this, so you can actually go into the Dashcam live, check out what's going on with your car, where it is and whatnot. So that's a good feature. You've got a video playback which records, obviously it loop records over that SD card that is included in the box, by the way. So the SD card loop records over that 65 gigabytes, and then you can go into the video playback, download them onto the phone if you need a particular bit of footage saved on your phone. So there's that bit, and then you've got the Dashcam settings where you can turn the volume, you can turn the auto playback off, you can turn the prompts, different smart features on or off depending on what you want to do with your camera. So everything's very customizable. Update the firmware as well. I've had a couple of firmware updates since I've had this, and so they're constantly improving the software and everything as well. So yeah, I've been really impressed with it. It's a great quality Dashcam, the G980H. So if you're after a great quality Dashcam to protect your car, to protect you on your long journeys, on your daily commute, whatever you're doing in your car, this is a really great option. I really do fully recommend it. Like I mentioned, if you do want to grab one of these, there'll be a link in the description down below. That is an affiliate link that helps this channel grow, but you don't have to purchase affiliate link if you don't want to. I'll put the official website link as well, so you can go straight to Botslab to buy it as well. If you've got any more questions about it, if I haven't mentioned it in this video, let me know in the comments down below. I'll try and answer all your questions, but I've been super impressed with the Botslab Dashcam. But that's it for this one. If you like this kind of content, make sure you check out this video here, and you might like this one over there as well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, really does help. That's it for this one. See you on the next one. Bye guys.